Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld. We're here with our tribe, the Smithsonians, and well, everything has certainly calmed down after the mad panic of the last few episodes. Everyone's just pretty much chilling. We've got 10 colonists idle. We've got our 2 prisoners here. Are they any closer to capitulation? Your resistance is gone. Bat, still a little bit of resistance left for you. Recently we've managed to acquire the AI persona core, which means that should we choose, we shouldn't have to leave this map. I mean, we probably will venture out at some point, but it's nice to have the luxury of choice, that's what I'm saying. What else has been happening? Yes, last night in game time, we lost a lot of plants to this cold snap, so I think the first thing to do is to actually get an emergency harvest going. Where are we? So let's just make sure we've got all the food covered. No, those are 2. Yeah. 2 immature there. Get all that covered. The cotton, the heel root, the smoke leaf, that's nowhere near grown enough. We should have enough smoke leaf and cotton to see us through. I think all the smoke leaf's probably already been processed into joints and maybe sold off. I think we might have some left. Ooh, a single little corn plant there. Have we sold off all our smoke leaf joints? No, we have not. But I imagine it shan't be long before a merchant comes around. Next growing season, we might want to do another thing of smoke leaf because it's quite a good earner. And our resident addict, Rothschild, passed away in tragic circumstances. So it's a little safer to consider doing that. Let's get this going. Let's get this all running. See, what did I notice whilst I was just looking at the AI persona core? Good sword. Plasteel longsword. Now that looks like one we've made because it doesn't have any deterioration on it, but have we set up to make plasteel longswords? Mad caribou. We'll deal with that in a second. Did we gain that or did we make it? We do have it set up to make plasteel. I don't know, plasteel. Plasteel's pretty good. We'll just make sure we've got steel ones for the moment. Do until you have X. And we'll make sure we have 1 in the stockpile. That's at least good. And look. Stockpile zone 2. That is stockpile zone 2, I'm assuming? Yes, it is. If we do want to make it an especially good one, it'll have to be one we've got an excess of plasteel. And we'll make sure someone with a high crafting skill does it. I don't think anyone's wandering outside the compound. Nope, so that caribou will come along here and we'll fall to the traps. We've got our little food storage areas that we constructed last time around. Because our freezer was absolutely chock full. We've got all these meals. The freezer got full, people kept making meals and dropping them on the ground here, and they didn't count to the meal total, and so they kept making them. And that was our little caribou friend. Yeah, more plants dying to the cold. Not the heel root plants, obviously, because they will take any temperature you throw at them. Those will still be there by the time the next growing season comes around. Huntsman grabbing some food. Lovely stuff. I'm hoping, yeah. So Cinny took one from there. I'm hoping we'll slowly either eat them or start transferring them into the freezer. Saki grabbing that caribou. Can you take it to the freezer, actually? No, you can't take it to the freezer. Oh, bugger. Blue, what are you doing? Calling simple meal. Lovely stuff. Do you butcher? Reserved by Beej. You're going to go and butcher it, presumably. Yes, lovely stuff. Although, do we have the storage for the meat? What's the temperature in here? 15... We'll have to keep an eye on that, make sure it doesn't spoil. That food storage is already full, but it's just what's left out here, and then that's the full harvest done. So what else do we need to do? Last time we were also looking at... Oh, I already had it open. Smoothing the walls in some of these bedrooms. Try and get them to look as pretty as possible. Remove any possible negative environment debuffs. We'll... Yeah, let's mark it all up. That's a point. How many spare bedrooms do we have? Just the 2, and we've got these 2 prisoners, so we will need to start thinking about mining out another bedroom, because it's always good to have at least 1 spare. Sinian Goat playing Hoopstone. Lovely stuff. New recruit. Leia promised plenty to me and asked her to join me as accepted and joined Leia's community. Good stuff. No, not you. You, yeah. Me, you're a shot, I think. So we are going to, once you finish doing what you're doing, grabbing what you're grabbing, we are going to get you to equip this bolt-action rifle. It's a little warm, but I'm sure it'll do you. You've already made the flak jacket. Actually, I'm gonna. What is your crafting like? It's a 6. What are other crafters? 7, 12, 12. 7. I might get you to stop doing that. We might put that on a 3. Actually, let's put that on 2. Just so you get some skill up on that. You are a doctor. Good stuff. So I'll give you the standard doctor jobs. Handle. We'll try and skill you up like that. But you are a decent warden. 9, 8, 10, 12, 7. I might take Gota off, because Gota's got quite a lot of other things in his list. Although you do have double passion for it. We'll stick that on 4 for you. Hunt. Put that up to a 3, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, so 1 hunt. Wait for you to skill up with the crafting. Okay. I think that'll do. Oh, let's just make sure they're not smoking our profits. Is that food still waiting around outside? Freezer's full, storeroom's full. Where are you going? Is there space in there still? A little bit. Huntsman is getting on with more planting. The cold snap's over. Yeah, we didn't lose much through... won't have lost much through doing the early harvest. We're nearly right at the end of the growing season anyway, so it's not a huge deal. I might, for the moment, just expand that zone a bit. Try and get as much indoors as possible. How's our steel situation looking? Now I come to think of it. 50. So we are going to want some more steel mined out. Did I not mark that up for smoothing? The rest of it appears to be done. Okay, we've got ourselves some nice looking bedrooms, which is always a positive. No, it's a bad dog. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, you are taking the meat from there. That's a good thing. The dog's finishing off the rest. Oh, we had a zut in the rec room. No big deal. Everything repaired pretty quickly. Traps are already rebuilt. Goat and Bilbrin hard at work mining away. Let's mark up the next lot as well, because we could do with... Yeah, our steel reserves were quite low, so if we can get that right back up. We have the 2 new hospital beds as well. Do we want to, like, substitute them in for... How many colonists do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We can get rid of that now. Minor break risk, Cine 15. So, 1 decent disaster and those beds are all going to be full. So I reckon we will expand the hospital. We'll deconstruct that, plant the floor, get a new light in. Get the wall smoothed, because it's... Let's get it looking right. It's supposed to be a hospital. And move these beds up. And then as and when we get the components, I'll start thinking about building more hospital beds. But components are going to be... They're the bottleneck here. I think that's probably... There's probably not much left of that vein, so we'll start mining out the rest of it. What are we up to now? 463. And that has all been taken out. Let's smooth all those surfaces, because we'll want a power line up there. So we're going to do the light. Floors. Sterile tile. Yeah, we've got the stuff for it. Why not? I really should start thinking of smoothing more walls all the way through the base, really. Just, I mean, it's a resource-free way of actually getting the whole thing looking a bit nicer. Has all the food come in now? Oh my word. Dry thunderstorm. No serious harm done. Good stuff. Minor break restrict Cine layer. Okay. Insulted, hungry, you'll eat. Who's the other one? Drake. Minor pain. We don't have any ambrosia, so that... You're over the dependence. That will start dropping. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why the batteries are so low. Start to thinking of. We should actually start thinking about getting another battery room. I think I've said that before, but it would be handy. It wouldn't help in the case of a, you know, a short circuit like we just had there, but. All the food is back in the freezer. I'm gonna clear this general thing, which is, I think, is the animals' orders. I'm gonna clear this little bit here so they don't come in the kitchen. They can't inadvertently eat any food indoors. Yeah, we'll also clear that out. It's not quite the same. And my OCD is placated. There we go. Well, that was constructed quickly. Good stuff. New recruit. Me asked Bat to join. Bat has accepted and joined me's community. Where is Bat? Bat will be... You're on your way to grab stuff. Hang on, this is a good plasteel longsword. Who is our best hand-to-hander? You're 12 with single passion. 5. Gukamembi, you're good. 12 with double passion. You've currently got an excellent. Beej, come here, equip that plasteel longsword. Bat, when you finish doing what you're doing, grab that. Blight. Oh, hello. Well, let's cut them all the same, because if we can keep the heal route going... Do we want to do that? No, let's see if we can just do the affected plants. I know this isn't the most riveting thing to watch. But if we can get... I don't know why I'm doing this for everything. Just thinking mainly just do it on the heal route, but... It'll be quicker to just do the affected plants. It'll mean it'll spread less. Keeping as much heal route as we can will save time. Next growing season, so there is method to the madness. Where's everyone going? You are cleaning dirt. Fair enough. Can someone actually start cutting these sodding plants now? Who are our growers? Plant cutters. Saki. Huntsman. Consuming simple meal. Ah, crap, they're still sewing things. Can I get you... Saki, where are you? Psychic Soothe! Oh, very nice. Every colonist of the female gender smiles with contentment. Ah, the blight's spreading. Chunks of spacecraft have landed nearby. Oh, that's convenient. Well, I'm going to do Huntsman for the moment. I think I am... Put plant cut on a 1. So, hopefully... This is not going to plan. I don't want to just force it all, because I know what I'm like. I'll just forget, and it'll be ages until I realise the work schedules are screwed up. Or I'll forbid sewing and I won't remember to turn it back on again next year. Where's everyone going? Oh, they're still trying to sow. There we go. We're cutting the plants at oh, Christ. Well, I tried. We did get a bit of smoke leaf. We did get a bit... Oh, is this heel root? Yeah, it's harvestable. I should have taken action quicker there, but I just... Never mind. Where are you all off to? Visiting grave, cleaning area. And our little blight crisis is over, so we can... Which ones was it? You. And you. And you. Yeah, that's the problem with the way I play this game. Sometimes I'll do this. They'll get round to it eventually. They'll get round to it eventually. Yeah, and then stuff like that happens. Never mind. Branya, you're... Visiting the grave, visiting this grave. Pan! Oh, Pan! Ah, we've lost so many. Actually, we haven't lost that many. So I've said that more in expectation, knowing what RimWorld's like, but we actually managed to avoid quite a lot of deaths. You're finished now, aren't you? Time. Yes, we can deconstruct you for resources. So we put the next reinstall, or create another one about there. Yeah, that will get all of it. There, I think. And once this one's done, we'll yeah, start looking at doing something with this little zone there. Will we have the power to reach that? Possibly not. Let's just drag a power cable up there. That should be enough. Yeah, starting to feel a bit silly with how I dealt with that blight thing, but can't be helped. More decisive action needed in future. How's the temperature looking? It's not bad, actually. And we are still replanting things. I mean, the growing period can only be another day or two. Some of this rice is getting pretty close. These berry bushes, yeah, we'll get another harvest off of those. I'll have to keep... Oh, look at the temperature. Already down to just, what on? 0. Okay, we have our hospital expanded. Reinstall you. There, reinstall you. There, we'll want to bring... Oh, I had it open. Power up there. And then we'll get a standing lamp there. Just opposite its little counterpart there. Okay. Do we have... We have another bolt-action rifle. Excellent. Cargo pods. Oh, Randy Random. What do you have for us this time? Medicine. Oh, look at that. Yes, please. He's gotten food poisoning from simple incompetent cook. More cargo pods. Oh, Randy Random. What a... could you make it a little more convenient? Cloth. Okay, that was alright. How much excess do we have? We might want to think about... just switching this on for a bit. That reminds me, how much chem fuel do we actually have? And 17 high explosive shells, 6 incendiary shells. Why is kibble being put there? Oh, because we upped this. We upped this to important, and that's the same as that there. Okay, let's just bring this down to preferred, and we'll do this to these other two zones for the moment. That's why it's not being... take that out. A little more room in this freezer. Good stuff. I want to forbid that. And we can probably get cracking with some more packaged survival meals. So that's 16 colonists now. What's our food situation? 39. 16. So our normal rule of having 3 in reserve per colonist, we're going to want 48. Okay. Me just vomiting all over the corridor. Colonists are gathering to celebrate Bilbrin and Rachel's marriage. Oh, that's nice. Do you want to... Yeah, there you go. Kukumembi, you doing... Everyone's inside. That'll be a nice little mood boost for everyone. A marble wall. Did we have another marble wall? I thought we had a little bit of plasteel kicking about. What's... Oh, hang on. There's a wall there. It looks like, because the floor is that side, so this is probably one of these random things where this is the external wall and that's the... That's supposed to be the inside, but we'll just grab it for the sandstone nonetheless. What a happy way to end the episode. Bilbrin and Rachel tying the knot. Bilbrin and Rachel have married. Colonists are now celebrating the occasion. And are now running a sweepstake on how long it is before one of them dies. So that sounded grim. I'm sorry, that sounded really, really morbid. But just this game, you just play it for a while. You start to know what's coming. And a raid. Oh, I should have thought before I spoke. So they want to use sappers to tunnel around your defences. Where are they coming from? 18. Oh, we really should have used that all this time to grab some turrets, shouldn't we? But and if they got sappers, they're not going to. We've got extra people. We just need to see off 9 of them. Hopefully a handful of them do fall to the traps regardless of the sappers. But anyway, we're up on the half-hour mark, so we will have to leave it on that cliffhanger there. So join us next time to see if both of our newlyweds survive. I can't believe I've said that now that this is happening. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.